Hello and welcome to the show. We started this week's FailRace episode with Mustang Bugatti just completing a game mode on GTA 5, loses the wanted rating. The police are now a little bit confused as to what to do and decide that a log would make a great place to go and park their car. And now embarrassed about beaching it, they've decided that the best possible idea is to, well, slowly walk away and then stand looking at another police car. Well done, guys. Really top-notch work. Shaq, also on GTA 5, has a Rumpo custom that gets sneak attacked by a shafter. I think it spawns in underneath the Rumpo. The physics doesn't really know what to do and just throws everything around. The shafter, I love how it just sort of carry on about its normal business. Old Bluey on GTA 5 is playing a game of Car Sumo. Now, this is fantastic fun. I love this game mode. The supercars, though, are a bit notorious for acting as ramps, and sure enough, he finds out after a T20 launches his cheetah to the sky, and apparently there is a height limit on this game mode. Did not know that one. Yo Defty on All Points Bulletin has just acquired a vehicle. The thing is, this car would not last particularly long. The handling is a little bit interesting on this game, to say the least. As you go around the first corner with it, clips the curb, rolls over, splatters a pedestrian, and then finds somebody else has done exactly the same thing as there's a car abandoned on its roof. Yeah, rolling cars, really rather easy. We're up next onto a Rainbow Six Siege with one of the little remote control kind of scouty drone vehicles. Is contemplating going through a hole in the wall. In the end, the game decides that it should go through a hole in the floor. And, well, that's going to be a lost drone. Now, that's not going to be, not going to be useful down there. Zombie Cheese on Dirt Rally is racing through the high-speed finish stages. Now, we've seen many rally cars go for a roll. Not normally, though, do they roll completely on their own. Yeah, it's quite a cambered corner, but that's quite unusual to see the Impreza go for a tumble in that manner. Didn't clip a rock or anything, it just fell over through some heavy cornering. Overdrive on The Crew is racing with his Mustang when the game physics have decided that they've had enough and that the Mustang should be pointing up at the sky. I love how the AI cars, they also sort of come through here, stop. None of them get affected by having to point to the sky, but the Mustang is all of that downforce from the almighty wing. That's what did it, I think, on that one. Potato 29 is bullying a police car. Police car had had enough of his shenanigans and decides that a 430-mile-an-hour catapult would deal with this particular person. I mean, it dealt with him pretty well. The Nissan is probably considerably out of commission at that stage. That laggy person also on The Crew having a race with a Bentley. Now that particular almighty wing clips an AI car as it bounces back onto the track. The power of the almighty wing decides that the Dodge should be launched for many miles across the arena. Suzuki Razgiz on The Crew, or lots of The Crew this week, is minding his own business, driving when the sun goes out. Just for no apparent reason, goes out. That's that's a new one. That is a new one. Serious Swag is racing with an off-road Hummer. Now, we saw the Touareg have problems with the finish. I thought it was just a Touareg thing, but no, apparently the Raid Hummer. If you go through the finish line, I love how the camera is just acting like nothing different has happened there. But there we go. We're on to ASSetto Corsa next with BMW Z4. Getting a little bit too sideways, clips a mountain and decides that the best possible way to deal with all that is to roll up and over the barrier, and then we're back to going normally. I'm not quite sure how the physics of that one work. I don't think that that's quite what's supposed to happen, but never mind. The BMW is fine. He can carry on drifting around the next corners. Crumpet Thief on Rocket League is trying to score a goal. Can't quite get there in time. Is now rushing back to defend. Too busy watching the ball, not watching the opposing players. He clips the car, fires it at the ball, and manages to score a pretty damn impressive own goal. That is the problem when you are just focused on getting back to the ball inside. It's a hell of a pinball shot. I will give him that to make that one work. He wasn't the only one, though, scoring some impressive own goals. Takedown Bike also on Rocket League having a go at the basketball mode. Gets a good initial hit, almost a great start. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Being straight off the hoop and back into his own goal. Uncle Joe Bob on F1 2015 just finished a race, is watching the rest of the competitors come across the line. Lag starts doing some peculiar things to the Mercedes here. It does sort of cross the finish line, and then everything gets even weirder. We're now in the pit lane. That's not quite where we want to be here, and then we're going to approach our pit crew from the wrong way and then get turned around. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with that particular Mercedes. And finally, sticking with F1 2015, we are to the Russian Grand Prix, where the Ferrari and Red Bull get together as they spin back across the track. Physics get angry with the Ferrari as it would flip and twist and still go. We saw a Sauber do this a week or two ago. The Ferrari determined not to be outdone. That is a pretty violent crash. I love how the Red Bull and Sauber are just swerving their way down the road. But there we go. That is going to be it for this week's FailRace episode. If you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can via our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and all of the rules and how to submit them can be found in there. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.